G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we've worked very hard to start planning for the second tier here. In fact, we've probably spent a lot of time just clearing the soil and making sure things are sort of flat and ready for use for, I guess, the kitchen and a workshop side by side. But instead of continuing on the work on building this next base right now, I figure maybe it's a good idea for us to mix things up a tiny little bit and perhaps get into a few different activities in this episode aside from just building, because we've been doing the building for many episodes now, and you know, I feel like it might be getting a little bit boring for some of you guys who might not be interested in just the building. So yeah, we'll see if we can get into a few different things, although I must admit, guys, I'm a little bit addicted to the building component, so I'm not going to stay away for too long. But I figure one of the things that I wanted to do is I do want to switch out our troll leather pants here. Either we switch it out or we upgrade it further, but I think it's maybe maxed in terms of upgrades. So perhaps maybe we should get better gear, and we'll go for the wolf leather, or sorry, wolf armor trousers. I think that's the way to go. But in addition to that, I also think that it might be a good idea for us to have a bit of a run and make it all the way out to the swamp outpost. And we'll see if we can actually get ourselves our iron, because we've sort of left a lot of iron there, and it'd be nice if we can just go fetch it. So maybe that's a good thing to start off with, because the reason why I haven't really gotten the next tier level of trousers is because I am kind of afraid that it's going to slow us down a little bit. So that's really maybe the only thing holding me back. But a lot of you guys seem to suggest that it is worth it to just get that piece of armor. So yeah, we'll do it. I'll follow your advice, and we'll get it done. So I'm just sort of planning things out a little bit here, because I just wanted to make sure we've got a little bit of space to carry the iron. The biggest problem really is this wood, but I think we can just leave the wood at the build site. In fact, I think I'm gonna just drop the wood right here in front of the portal, because what we'll do to speed things up... Oh my god, we've got a neck in here. How did you get here, my friend? Okay. That was not very good, was it? Alright, let's just quickly repair that. Yeah, it must have been getting damaged quite a bit there. Alright, so just leaving the wood here, we just need to remember to come back for it. And what we could do is actually teleport back to the old base, second base, and we'll actually use the teleporter right here to get back to the swamps. We should eat, and I'm having a full meal this time, because you never know if we might actually run into some trouble while trying to fetch all of our iron. Plus, if we are running back to base number 3, then there's a little bit of the mountains that we're potentially going to be skirting around, so we could run into some wolves and stuff, so better to be prepared. Alright, so let's do this. Let's grab all of that. That's already too much. Maybe we'll go with that. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more. Is this gonna put us over? No. Okay. There we go. So we've got 38. We'll probably have to do this run a few times to bring all of the iron back. Why are we trying to bring all of our iron back? Well, just because we can. We're gonna need to do it eventually, so I might as well make a start now. Because, yeah, I'm just keen on doing something a little bit different, taking a small break from doing all of that building all the time. As otherwise these episodes might become a little bit monotonous, so just wanting to mix things up. Might not be a bad idea to start picking up a few bits and pieces from the Black Forest. So we have been consuming quite a few of these things. I don't know, but maybe with the thistle we can, you know, be a little bit more, you know, selective or strategic in when we pick them up, because, you know, I feel like we probably still have a lot of thistle back at home. Still safe. I don't hear any wolves just yet. They're likely to be around though. Alright, now the question is, where do I want to store all of this iron? Because I don't exactly have any storage right now. I suppose maybe I can just pick up the wood that we just threw down before, and we can quickly, you know, just make a chest and store what we need to do, or sorry, store what we need in that chest. Okay. Yeah, don't really need to put the chest in the house just yet. So yeah, why not? Let's just do that, and let's craft a chest. And yeah, maybe even near the smelter. Do we even have any like coal in here? Yes, we do. So we can even start smelting some of this iron, to be honest. I don't think there's any harm in that. Alright, cool. And we can repeat the process here. I might actually have a sleep, since it's night. And that way we can avoid a little bit more of those dangers lurking about in the dark. Someone was also mentioning, this is back when we had issues with all of those wolves when we were trying to extract with our silver, that apparently like 1-star and 2-star wolves come out more or so at night. So it's always better to try and do most of your activities during the daytime. Unless you're looking for 1-star and 2-star wolves, So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Gonna be a little bit trickier here because our Eikthyr buff has run out. No. One more. I think that's the way to go. Alright. Cool. Let's head back out. Yeah, it's a shame the Eikthyr buff only lasts for such a short amount of time. I wonder if there's a way to extend a lot of the Forsaken powers. That would be cool. If you could actually do that. Now, one thing that I did notice is there's actually quite a lot of stones, or quite a few rock formations near our swamp base. Do we even call that a base? I mean, our swamp outpost, it's not really much. It's literally just an enclosed space with a fireplace. But at the very least, we know where to find some more stones pretty quickly when we need it. There are a few rock formations here as well, so if we're really desperate, we can come out here. Very strange looking formations of the mountains here with the water down there. Like there's barely any water here to fill this river, it seems. I can't remember if I checked out this chest before, but we can have a look now. Okay. We can't carry any more resin, apparently. Oh yeah, we've got a few bits and pieces here, but I think we're over encumbered right now, so maybe on the next pass. Can we bring some more blueberries? Just a tiny little bit. Okay, good. Very foggy day today. Actually, maybe a good decision to actually run around and fetch iron, because I feel like the fog could prevent us from doing work properly. Okay, we probably need some more... Whoops. My bad. Wrong direction. I was going to say, we probably need some more coal. So, maybe it might not be a bad idea to quickly fetch some coal and drop it into our smelter over this side. Speaking of smelting, we haven't exactly done too much smelting on this side either, have we? So, we could do some smelting here, although we've got so much silver going on. One thing that is a little bit of a worry is whether or not we would lose some of our items if we just let them sort of sit around for too long. So I might actually collect our silver there and drop it into storage. Just in case. Just in case. Yep, this is one of our piggies that escaped. I guess maybe there's no more space for more piggies, or maybe they've just stopped breeding because there's no more food. They refuse to breed without being fed. Okay, looks like our farm is also ready for harvest. We're gonna have to just deal with the farm right now, guys, because we might as well get that sort of underway while we're busy doing other things. So let's just quickly slaughter some of our piggies here, because there's no point in keeping all of them here. Okay, I think we got everything. Let's put our giant machete back. And let's deal with some of this stuff that we have. Scraps can go. That can go there. Blueberries and thistle. Okay. And let's do the farming. Okay, now that we've got carrots from the farm, let's actually just throw that in. Because, as I said, the stuff that we're growing here is really going to be for the pigs. And we can focus on growing things for ourselves in this patch. So yeah, it looks like we have success with growing things 6 in a row. So we'll try to do the same thing this time around. Just maximize the space a little bit more. Righto, alright, so let's get back to it here. So, starting with, yeah, we can start with the seeding carrots, I suppose. Okay, and yeah, seed onions. And seed turnips. Cool. And I suppose we should just go with more carrots. Don't see why not. I have been reading some of the advice that you've been giving me in the comments, guys, about what to feed the boars, and we can definitely use turnips, as I discovered the previous episode, but apparently it's okay to use pretty much all types of, or almost all types of foods, including things like mushrooms and berries. So you don't really need like more difficult things. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little bit confused as to which menus I'm trying to access here. But yeah, so if you had like wild raspberries or blueberries growing nearby, you could even use that, right? So I guess really we should be looking for the best thing that we have at the time that's in surplus. Do we want more onions? I suppose we can go with another row. We'll go with carrots here. So we grew a lot more carrots last time. I think what I'll do is I'll actually switch things out to growing more turnips this time around. That's a lot of turnips. Okay, I think that's okay. Let's drop a few additional seeds back. Again, we've still got an excessive amount of carrot and turnip seeds. Not a bad thing. Put our produce away. We are banking up a lot of onions here, so maybe I want to start thinking about making onion soup. Which just needs onions. Perfect. And we can make some turnip stews as well. Although, I don't know how we're going with the turnip supply. Drop that in there. So yeah, this gives us stamina. The ice cream also gives us stamina. So yeah, we're just gonna need to sort of find a good thing to, you know, consume for HP. I know we've got the wolf skewer. I wonder if there's anything even better than the wolf skewer that we can make. That would give us something pretty similar. The black soup, that's 50. Sausages, 55. I'm thinking it's probably gonna have something to do with, I'm just trying to remember what it is. I think it was the sea serpents or something like that. Can't remember where we're keeping the sea serpent meat. I know we have it somewhere. There it is. Yeah. And I reckon this will probably give us like a really, really big boost of HP. But we have no way of cooking it right now, so if I'm not mistaken, it might actually be the the hearth that we need to use to actually make it. Okay, we've got excess turnips right now. So I could probably throw turnips into the pig pen next. Or we can use those turnips to make turnip stew. Okay, well, we've got a pretty big supply of food, and we've got still all the foods that we're hanging on to right now as well, so... Okay, so... that was another distraction, but we still need to go back and fetch even more iron, so... again, I'm gonna just quickly drop some wood, just to give us the most space to work with. Grab all of that, chuck that in here. Good times. Alright. Back to the swamp outpost. And I think this should be the last run that we need to make for the amount of iron that we managed to recover. And yeah, hopefully we won't really need to go back for more iron anytime soon, although I do suspect that that time will come sooner rather than later. But after we're done with this final run... Oh, sorry, I began running without actually picking up the stuff that we needed. That would have been disastrous. Alright, there we go. Great Ore of Eyes, we can leave those. I know we can make ice cream with them, but... you know, we've got plenty at home. And it's not like it's really difficult to get more, so... I'm not too worried about it. Four minutes on our foods. Just wanting to keep an eye out on that. But yeah, I was gonna say, after we're done running all of this iron back, I think the next thing on the agenda is just to sort out these trousers and see if we can get the next tier. We could also do upgrades if we wanted to, but you know what? I think upgrades are gonna have to come another episode, because I'm itching to build, guys. So I wanna get to designing and building and planning the second tier. And I want to get that kitchen sorted, because yeah, well, we were talking about, you know, the serpent meat, so I'm kind of keen on cooking it up, just grilling it under a big old fire and seeing what happens. That's a big stone, or a big rock, isn't it? Maybe I can quickly mine this. Just bring home as many stones as we can. Okay, those guys were in perfect sync. We did leave the eating to the very last minute though, so that could have been really bad. Anyway. Luckily, I was on the ball that time. Alright, I want to maybe just go back home, have a sleep, because, yeah, it is way too dark to do any work here anyway. Well, plus, I did also say that we're likely going to spend a bit of time sorry, I'm just checking that our pigs are okay. I heard some sort of fighting before. But anyway, let's dump a few additional scraps here. And yeah, as I said, we are going to spend some time looking at armor upgrades right now. Well, not upgrades, but upgrading our trousers from our good, reliable, you know, troll trousers to some better ones. So we're definitely going to need some silver for this, and if I'm not mistaken, maybe even more wolf pelts. So I'm not sure if we have enough wolf pelts to make what we want, but we will check. It is getting extremely dark now. I know I said that I didn't really want to spend more fuel on some of these things, but I think it can't be helped. We sort of need it. Alright. We got 10 pelts. Not bad. Really depends on how many we need here. So, wolf armor legs. We just need the 5 pelts, 20 silver, 1 wolf fang. Wolf fangs. Yep. Got a few of those. And 20 silver, apparently. Hang on, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That is tin, isn't it? Oh, God. Alright. There we go. Wolf armor legs. Let's do it. Good times. Alright, let's check this thing out. You know what? Let's light up the place. Why not? Why not? So we'll chuck that on. Yeah, that looks much better than the troll armor or the troll trousers. It looks very warm, that's for sure. Whether or not we move around at the same speed, yeah, okay, questionable. It is feeling a little heavier, but you know what? I think it's not bad. Like, it's almost unnoticeable. So, yeah, I think it's a good call to switch it up and use the better armor here, because we're getting a larger benefit from all of the defensive stats compared to a little bit of movement speed that we had to give up. So Not bad. Okay, so we are done with the armor. As I said, we could be doing upgrades. I'm just curious as to how much these upgrades would cost. Alright, so 5 silver and a couple of pelts. The occasional 1 fang for each tier. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Iron pickaxe. We could improve the iron pickaxe. Is that something that we want? Do we have a better version of the pickaxe? Not yet. Okay. Well, I don't know. I feel like we should be getting this because, you know, we could be mining things a lot faster or gathering stones a lot faster as well. So 1 core wood and 10 iron. Let's do it. Good times. Alright, let's just repair a few things. And I think from here, we're free now to start building even more. I don't think I'll get too far in this episode, but at the very least we'll put a dent in the amount of work that we have to do. So I'm still not entirely sure if I am a big fan of what we're doing with the front facade. But, you know, I guess I shouldn't really fuss too much about details right now. We should really be focusing on just getting the basic shape to this place down, and, you know, we should at least be satisfied with the basic shape. So yeah, I think I'm gonna continue adding these pieces here. And then I'm gonna continue adding more floors. Now I did say also that I wanted some wooden flooring. So that is going to come eventually, but I still think the workshop and the kitchen will need a stone floor. So I'm happy to just use what we've been using so far. And the idea is we'll play around with why is that not reducing? Let me try to just do something like that. And let's fix it up a little bit. There we go. My goodness. Alright, sorry guys, I've sort of lost my train of thought now, but anyway. I think I was just sort of talking about when I'm going to be using the wooden floors, and eventually when we get to making the space that is going to be our bedroom, we'll definitely start using wooden flooring at that point. So, do we have any more stones sitting around anywhere? The answer to that question is no, we do not. Okay, well, gonna have to start gathering up some more stone. These Grey Dwarves seem to always be attracted to us trying to hit rocks. I always don't seem to be very happy about it. Alright, so... more stones. Where can we source more stones? Well, I guess... just gonna have to get rid of all of these... like rock formations, because... look, ideally I wouldn't want to clear out the entire area of rocks, but they're really the best source of stones. I could do some, like, you know, iron mining in the swamp, for example, and we could get stones from that entire process of mining. But I don't know if I can be bothered right now with trying to fiddle around with delivering ores and stuff, you know? As much as, you know, our goal at the moment is to gather up stones, you wouldn't really be leaving ores behind, right? I mean, they're that valuable. Yeah, if any of you guys have tips on how to gather stones, you know, more efficiently, or if this is literally just the process that we have to go through. I think it's probably the latter, but you never know. Some people might have a way. I wonder if the iron pickaxe upgrade that we did really, like, just improved the durability mostly. I have a feeling that's the case, but... (431). Okay. Gotta go back soon. This is very bright here. Okay, well, that's it for what we can carry. Let's head back. Just checking back, making sure that we're not, you know, attracting big bad wolves back to our home. How are these pigs going? Looking good. How many 1 stars do we have? Okay, we've got a couple of 1 stars. I assume if we slaughter the rest of the pigs, we'll eventually end up with just the 1 stars, and they will literally just start breeding 1-star pigs for us. Hopefully that's the case, but anyway, I won't worry too much about it just yet, because we're not quite ready for that process. Okay, so here's where we need to start thinking about how much room do we actually want for both of the spaces. and how wide out do we want to go as well, because with this additional tier at the top, we could go a little bit wider than what we've got down below, where the hole is, right? So could go out this way a little bit more, and we could go out that way a little bit more. Additionally, there is the matter of, I guess, dividing the space into two as well. So we sort of need to figure out how we're going to do that. I mean, I'm thinking of just a 50-50 split, so we'll probably have a wall going in the middle here with, you know, some kind of a door in between. Whether or not it's a door or just a passageway, I'm still not entirely sure yet, but we'll figure it out. This is looking very hovery. Probably we need a little bit more going on here to make it look a little bit nicer. But that's all talk right now. We don't have any stones to work with, so we're gonna have to, again, gather more stones. Maybe I can just leave our wood here, because that's probably weighing us down a little bit. Iron mace. Yeah, it's only 2 weight. I guess it's not bad to keep with us. Alright, let's keep searching for more stones. Yeah, these Grey Dwarves are always so upset about us taking their stones. I say they should really just calm down, it's just stones. Can you just stop it? Thank you. Alright. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I have maybe bitten off too much that I can chew in terms of building this next place. It seems very ambitious in my view. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I'm just saying that it seems to be taking a very long time to do. I reckon the place is gonna look glorious once we're done. Can't remember if we've actually have a read of this rune stone. Maybe I haven't even seen it. Okay, yep. I think we've read that one before. Ooh, you know what? I've just had an idea, but one thing that we could do, if we're feeling brave, is we could continue some exploration into the mountain, and in the process we could be, you know, hitting all the rocks there and gathering stone. And we could even try to look for some silver in the process. And you know, even when you find silver veins, it's not guaranteed that you will get, like, silver. I think a big percentage of the silver veins will still be stones and stuff like that. So yeah, might not be a bad idea if we get sick of sort of just repeating this process over and over again. So yeah, might have a think about doing something like that in the next episode. Although, having said that, we also have the matter of all of the silver that we left behind at the first mountain that we explored. And there's plenty of stones there as well that we left behind. In fact, we sort of made a few stacks of stones, so we could easily go back and pick all of those up and, you know, try and deliver everything back. It is a bit of a run though, because our portal's down, so we'd have to reset our portal back up and reconnect it basically to the house. Oh, we're full. Well, let's head back. Four minutes on our food. Again, keep an eye out of that. Sorry, keep an eye out on that, rather. It is getting dark, though. So I'm just trying to imagine the space here. I definitely think we can afford to go a tiny bit bigger on each side. And we'll do something similar on this side as well. I am keen on trying to maybe keep some parts symmetrical. Or something like that. And yeah, I mean, this confirms that we need to cut into a little bit more of the mountain over here. Now, on this side, we definitely need to flatten some of the soil a little bit more, because this is essentially where we're going to sort of lead out to somewhat of a farm patch, with the boars perhaps maybe being kept a little bit further up this way. And I think that's maybe the way we're gonna go. Got some brutes over there. It is dark and it is night, so let's head back home, have a sleep, and we'll continue after. We should also repair some of our stuff. Pickaxe is running very low. We're wet, okay. Fix that. Okay. I can hear something going on outside. Okay. Did I just see a skeleton running back there? Hope they're not, like, preparing for a bit of an attack or something. Although, skeletons are probably not really going to be too much of a problem. Let's eat. And let's continue with this work. Well, I need to maybe level some of the soil around here. Might not be a bad idea. Try and get things a little bit neater. I mean, I'm gonna need to get rid of all of this anyway. So, doesn't matter if a lot of it gets cut away. Okay. So, one more block in there. Let's think about whether or not this space is sufficient for our kitchen on this side. Got fermenters. We have a we need to construct one of these hearths. And these things are gigantic, actually, if you think about it. So, I feel like I need even more space, guys. Especially for the kitchen. For the workshop, I feel like the workshop might not need that much space. Or do we want a situation where we've got a bigger kitchen and a smaller workshop? As long as the combination of the two spaces is still symmetrical, I think we could make that work. Because with the workshop, I could also think that, you know, if we're thinking of doing like a double-story section on this tier, then, you know, we could actually have the stairs lead up from the workshop area. And that might not be a bad way to do things. I don't know, I feel like, just in comparison to the size of the hall, things seem a little bit smaller on this side. And I'm feeling like perhaps maybe we might need even one more row on this side, you know? Alright. I think I'm gonna make it happen, guys. We're gonna add more. Make the space a little larger. But, again, we are encroaching towards the mountains on that side. I suppose if we look at the map, though, we're sort of still quite far away. It's just that it's just over there. Visually, it feels like we're really close, when we actually aren't too close. Okay, now, just gonna get rid of one of those, just so I can use this space as a basis for flattening the soil on this side. Okay, looking good. Let's continue. Okay, need a little bit more here. Do we want to just get rid of some of this stuff? I mean, definitely don't really need it, so... Okay. Now are we satisfied with the amount of space that we have? I think my my sense of judgment is going to be affected by placement of the hearth. I'm just trying to imagine where it's gonna go. Yeah. And then we're gonna need, like, another space for, a cauldron. And... plenty of storage for food. I think this space is going to work, and look, I was sort of floating the idea of perhaps using like 2/3 of the space up here purely for the kitchen, and then the rest for the workshop. But I think we don't need to do that now. I think we've got plenty of space for both. And yeah, I think I still like the idea of using the space in the workshop as a method to get up into like the second story of the building that's sitting on the second tier here, which is going to be our bedroom. I think that's gonna work. In my mind, anyway, that it seems like it might work. A lot of you guys might be watching this, and perhaps maybe a lot of you are already thinking what the potential problems that I might be facing down the line might be. That's okay. I will deal with problems as they arise. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about this side, because I don't think we will really be using this space for anything on this side. Unlike this side, where we're going to plan to have a bit of a farm going on, so this all needs to be pretty flat. We'll deal with the flattening process on another day, obviously. For now... I think I am just going to put down one more piece of flooring here. One thing that I should really be playing around someday soon is this paved road function, and I have sort of seen it being used before, and yeah, as I said, guys, I sort of jumped on a few other videos just to get an idea of what other people do with their builds. And there's a lot of inspiring things out there, and a lot of people actually use these paved roads as like a base almost, before even placing down anything. I'm just not entirely sure because it does use up one stone, and it seems like a bit of a waste, especially if we're heavily utilizing stone for the main build. So anyway, looking okay. My god, the ground is shaking. Oh no. Okay, we've got trolls. We've got good amount of food. Yep. We need to get these guys away from our... No. Oh no. Guys, I am so sad right now. I am super disappointed because I had such a good idea about those boars, and we were going to have such a good time keeping 1-star boars, and instead they've all died from trolls. Okay, well, let me at least have my revenge. Okay, I'm just really there are no words, guys, to express my disappointment. And yeah, I feel like I should have caught what was happening a little bit quicker. I mean, it seemed like I was able to attract most of those, the trolls. Well, the troll on this side seemed to be going for us for a moment, but then immediately changed his target to be all of these boars. I don't know why he thought the boars needed to die first, but... Okay. I'm just gonna need to learn to be a little bit more patient and just learn how to deal with this. Again, hopefully we'll find some more 1-star boars. So the reason why I'm really disappointed again is because we found a boar nearby which had the 1-star, and you know, I was super excited about that because we don't really see 1-star boars very often, and yeah, I don't know when we're gonna see another one. I saw some more boars over that side. They all seem to be just normal boars. See, that's just a normal boar. So, yeah, anyway. Good times. Good times indeed. Well, you know what? At least we've decided what to do with the space up here. So, that's nice. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode here, despite my disappointment, but we're gonna have to nurse our feelings and our hatred for trolls in the next episode as soon as we start, because As soon as I start, I'm gonna look at this, I'm gonna be reminded of what we had, but anyway. That is just the way the game works, I suppose. Alright, well, I am signing out. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.